See guys, I'm tempted between reviewing the Summit VOD and the Breeze VOD, because Summit, like, he's getting cooked on Summit, so he probably doesn't know exactly how to play Summit, right? But Breeze, I already told him how to play Breeze, so I want to see if he's implementing what I told him how to play Breeze, and like maybe there's something else, right? But because he's getting cooked on Summit, let's review Summit today. Yutaro Shirota, the bronze dude playing Phoenix, who is getting consistently better and better and better, and I really enjoyed this start. Actually, we're gonna talk about this angle a little bit later, but he's in a reasonable position. This is good. This is good. Okay. So the Molly is slightly too early, but he's got a plan. He's got a plan. We have to keep in mind that this guy does have a minimap. Okay. Nice. Okay, so 1 round and four advices I can give in 1 round. Or imagine having 1 round and then the coach is like, yeah, you could have done the whole round differently. You don't. So first of all, whenever you're holding this angle, especially when you have a bandit, that's a huge advantage. You just stand here and you hold an angle like this until somebody peeks you right there. It's super disadvantageous for this exact guy, because if he peeks, right, like, you just kill him. If he swings, he kind of swings past you. Plus, if he has a ghost, he cannot just one-tap you. This is such a shitty angle, theoretically, that I literally jump through it and then I re-peek. So that's something you can work on. Instead, you jump through it. You don't have to. Like, you're the better one in this outcome. Here, you threw the Molly too early, I would say. Especially when you have a Sage like that. Like, she's gonna know when shit is going down. I would relax. Wait for them to come in. Like, there's these smokes. Like, they're not gonna push through these smokes. It's too dangerous for them, because if they do, like, they're open to everything. So whenever there's smokes like that, especially harbor ones, wait for the Molly, okay? They do have Neon. The only entry duelist for them is Neon. You're gonna hear whenever he's gonna run out the side. That's why we need to delay the Molly a little bit. I said this in my previous your guide. Like, look, your Molly doesn't do anything, okay? The position is good of the Molly. And now they go in. If you drop the Molly now, it would... Oh, you pair it with the deadlock net too. You get like 3 free kills. And once you get into this position and you can see that, oh, they're about to push in. Like, whenever you see gun barrels like that, you know that they're not gonna expect you. You know, they're just gonna move on like this with their lives, or like this. So I would fully commit on this fight. Like, I fully commit on this fight. See how all of these, like, they're oblivious. But this one is a little bit niche. I think you can just work on the first angle and you can work on the Molly and you'll be fine. From 1 round, show me 1 round, I'll show you your future. Holy shit, you're just gonna diff a Marshall like that? That's not good, by the way. You don't want to try to diff a Marshall on an eco round. Please. I am giving you a couple of options to do on your eco rounds. 1, you go for the Molly plus flash lineup, which I'll show you how to do on this map. 2, you stack a site. You call your team to stack a site and you just wait for them to push through the choke point. This is a choke point, and then you drop all your util and you fight. You can play in this position with your classic. You're probably one-tapping the enemy. Never peek long range angles with your classic. You can also buy a sheriff and play for dangerous fights if the angle is below 30 meters. That is also acceptable from you. Alright? Yutaro Shirota. And I said this before, I think, you don't necessarily want to take these early aggressive fights. This is not a long range fight, this is a medium range fight. And whenever you have a gun advantage, you have a phantom in your hands, You wanna chill. Now, given your enemies all have vandals somehow, which is super interesting. It's actually interesting. How can they have it? How can all of them just have vandals? Oh, they all bought. They're not playing a bonus round. They're just playing a full round. They all just threw away their guns, and if they lose, oh, interesting. Yeah, usually enemies are gonna have specters. They're gonna have sheriffs. They're gonna have very, very weak guns that you can deal with. Right. That's good. That's good. No sentinel that can hold the flank. Go for the flank. I like. Because there's still one guy left, and this is very... I'm sorry, guys. I think I'm the idiot. Yeah, I'm the idiot. Whenever you have a teammate, they're not expecting your flank. Like, all four of them are looking, right? As soon as this guy dies, they're all turning towards you. So you need to hurry up.
Last player standing.
That's done. Watch your eyes.
Reasonable. I would say that was reasonable for a bronze player. Next round, once again, you are on an eco round. We don't do this. Remember what I told you. Eco rounds, stack sight, play for lineups, play for dangerous fights with your sheriff, or play with the classic and shit. Now you do have almost 4 people on site. This guy's trolling, in my opinion, a little bit. Okay. So I'm just gonna like skip it a little bit, because if you want this round to be successful, remember how I told you how to stack sites. You all wait until they push through the choke point, and then you util them. And then you play here with a classic, you can play here with a bandit, you can play here with a bandit, you can play here with a bandit, and you just do this. You just bam. One tap, one tap, one tap, one tap, one tap, one tap. You don't peek and fight these guys. You wait for them to come here, and then you just fully commit on the fight. Try to one tap them all. You can also chill here. Dropping molly. Smokes. Random smokes. Shorten the range. Right? You still had your deadlock. You had 2 teammates on site, which in reality takes 2 guys to stop a full push if there is a 180-degree like choke point. See how this guy's stunned? If you're standing here, your teammate's standing here, you just kill him. You kill this guy. None of them check the angle. You have the sage. If you have the sage and you're chilling here, if they push, you're killing all of them. Now, given your sage just died, it would not have worked. But trust me, you need to start playing in their face and start punishing their mistakes. None of them check the corner and get 5 there. So usually this molly is too early, but because you have a sage there, it is like, it's explainable. You know, I said never throw your mollies if you can't explain what they do. This molly is like explainable because this is like a 3-step process. The first round you threw it too early, right? They noticed it. What happened when you threw it too early? They won the round after pushing when the molly was over. Now you're doing it again, you're throwing it too early, so they're expecting, oh, if we just push again, we should be winning the round. But now you have this sage in a really interesting corner. So you could explain it a little bit. I would also maybe wall like this so that whenever these guys realize, oh shit, there's a sage on the left, you can actually... Well, she tried. And guess what? You can get the same results from just chilling here, you know? Let's speed up your stuff now. Right? Also, oh, I think you didn't have your... Oh, you did have your ult. Yeah, when you have your ult, just play for 2 lives. I mean, they're never breaking the door. You can just chill here. What I do is I play here because most of the times they're just breaking the door. Right? This time they pushed out without breaking the door. You can just play here, ult, fight, die. You come back, you go, fight, die. That's how you play with your ultimates. Next time you have ult, play in a position where you can still help your teammates, but you wouldn't die. They wouldn't catch up to you, if you know what I'm saying. If you catch the gist of it, the gist of it.
Spike planted.
We have a sheriff. When we have a sheriff, we play for dangerous stingray fights. Now you are about to get rolled down. He might not check. Yes. Beautiful. We have an operator. When we have an operator, we play for long range fights. Long range fights. The reason you died here was because you peeked too close to the angle and too quickly. It's a dangerous angle because there's only like one way you can peek him. You can peek from a further corner, especially because he's already holding you. And because it's a Reyna. And Reyna's always just slightly better aimers than usual. Yeah, you're just popping your molly too early. Wait for at least one guy to push out, and then you can just bounce it off of this wall, or you can just drop it on the box. I've seen enough. I don't know if I reviewed your Summit games. I reviewed somebody else's, and they were doing a similar mistake, just not at your frequency. Because think about it. If you're losing throughout the whole match, you have 12 eco rounds. On defense, you have 6 eco rounds. 6 eco rounds is half of your gameplay. If you're playing your eco rounds incorrectly, like I'm telling you, I would probably win in your ranks like 80% of your eco rounds on defense. So you need to think about it. You need to realize there is a way, and that way does not look like the way you're doing for a little bit. So remember what I told you. The most reliable way to play your eco rounds, in my opinion, especially in your ranks, just like I said, wait until they push through the choke point. There's going to be a sage wall. Your sage is going to be playing here, whatever. Doesn't matter. As soon as you have some type of initiative ability, in your case, it is a sky flash or a neon wall. Sometimes it's going to be a Reyna flash, okay? It can also be harbor wall, something that indicates that they're pushing it. Them running in A main, it doesn't tell you anything. Once you hear a sky flash or a neon wall, that's when you pop your molly. You can pop it here, you can pop it here, and then your wall is... It can be an important thing. Like, look, already, if there's a wall and they molly like this, they're either gonna run straight into you and you can just kill them with your stinger, or they're gonna run towards the box right there, and whenever they're gonna be standing here, they're gonna be afraid of this angle, and then you just shoot them from side once again. There are lineups. Also, you stay in this corner, you aim at this, I don't know, whatever, and then you can flash, and then anyone in that corner dies. Just like I said, suggesting you spam this if you are smoked. If you're not smoked, then this works perfectly with a Vandal. Once again, molly, aim at this little thingy, flash, kill them all. Less reliable way for you to play is to fight with a sheriff. As soon, like, it depends. Like, you can fight for this angle. Like, I'm not mad if you're pre-firing this. This is also reasonable to just fight this with your sheriff. Jiggle and do this. Trust me, if you do this, they're like never gonna kill you, and you just have to realize when are they gonna push into you, okay? So you can do this as much as you want. Once the enemies are like right here and they're about to swing you, then reposition a little bit and then fight for this. Start doing this with your sheriff. Start doing this with your bandit. Not necessarily here. But with your bandit, you want to be close. Yeah, bandit's a little bit different. You get the point. Try to remove space from them with your molly, and then do some even weirder shit with your wall, and then just run in and figure out a way. Figure out a way. If they're pushing in, they wall like this, right? As a harbor. You go for the wall, you go for the molly. Now they're gonna have to run away. And then you're behind them. Figure out a way. Whenever you have ult, just like I said, you can play from here. Even better if you play from here. You ult, you die, you respawn, you ult, you die. And just flash through this before flashing in popping Molly. The Molly was actually good. Throwing it here is even better than throwing on the choke point, in my opinion. So yeah, next time you play A on Summit, do these steps. Most important for you is definitely just buy a Stinger and play for short range fights. Wait for them to push in. Neon's just gonna slide in. If you feel like there's 3 of them coming in, Molly behind the smoke. There's gonna be so many occasions when enemies are just not looking at you. Remember, you're just holding an angle like this and there's 3 people just spamming there. Perfect way for you to capitalize. Perfect way for you to come in like this. Flash all of them. It's true. Thank you for watching. Also, this angle, hold it like this. Take 2 shots, unswing, jump through. You're probably gonna win. Quick update on the car. We have scheduled a repair. It might cost money. A lot of it. It might not cost a lot of money, hopefully. We'll see. Thank you for watching. We just watched a VOD review. We just did a VOD review where our boy is showing his mollies way too early, right? This is the initiative ability. The neon wall plus the footsteps that the boy is running towards us. It's a woman. Right? We can hear, like, he's out. We hear him jump through the choke point. We drop him molly.
Jet low, nice. Nice.
That's all you have to see for now. It did 309 damage. Just wait a little bit for that initiative ability. Then you go for the molly, guys. Can be Breach Aftershock, can be KO molly, can be Gecko molly. It doesn't matter. It's not about Phoenix. It's about the general place.